We're on North Peter Street. Headed east towards Esplanade Avenue. I don't think I need to listen to that. This is the French Quarter. This is the southernmost point of the quarter. To my right is shops and stuff. Jack's Brewery used to be the Jack's Brewery, now it's just a Jack's Brewery shopping center. But behind all that is the river. They have a little place called the Riverwalk. Riverwalk's a shopping center behind me, actually, about a mile. And but they have a river walk where you can actually walk up and down the river. It's beautiful, actually, if you like rivers and stuff. But traffic's pretty bad right now. I might cut through. There's a convention in town right now. I think it's called Beach Bodies, and it's like 30,000 people. I'm trying not to hit. Oh, brother. And it's like 32,000 people in town, I think. Yeah, so it's kind of busy for the summer. The summer is usually a slow time in the city. But right now, they got that, like I said, they got that convention in town. It's a pretty big one for New Orleans anyway. Coming up on Royal Street, antique shops mostly. A couple of hotels. Hotel Monteleone is 214 Royal, which is 2 blocks from the Canal Street. All the numbering, all the address system starts over at Canal Street. If you go on this side, it counts up. Well, it counts up from both sides, actually, but Canal Street's like 0. And we're in the 2nd block about. It's a Royal House Oyster Bar. Coming up on Bourbon Street, Antoine's Restaurant, pretty popular. We just passed. I should have videoed that, but Vieux Carré Pizza is pretty decent, I hear. This is Bourbon Street. I'll roll the window down. Too bad you can't get the smell. Chris Owens, she's about 20 or 30 years older than me, and she still has a club. A lot of construction going on right now. They're redoing the drainage or the sewage in Bourbon Street, and it's just a big mess. Millions and millions of dollars. It hasn't been done in, I don't know, maybe 80, 90 years or 100 years. It's so far overdue. And here's some of the beautiful things we get to deal with down here. This is Dauphine Street. We're headed towards North Rampart Street. I'm gonna take North Rampart to head east. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have this big truck in front of me. A lot of rainbow flags in the area. That's the Corner Pocket Bar. This is Burgundy Street. Looks like Burgundy, but it's called Burgundy. And this is the edge street of the border street of the French Quarter. Is called North Rampart. Let me try not to hit these people. That's the police substation. And now we're headed east on. What's up with all the rainbow flags? Is there a convention in town or something? Anyway, yeah, we're headed east on on North Rampart. St. Peter Street, past Cross Street. To my left is Armstrong Park. It's okay during the day. You don't want to be there at night. It probably is closed at night, actually. It's not a good area to be at nighttime. Got some wedding pictures going on in there. People are going to use that backdrop for weddings. But yeah, that's Armstrong Park. I'll get a picture of this right here. That gets lit up at night. Looks pretty nice, but there's municipal auditoriums in there. I don't even know if that's even open anymore. I think it may be called the Mahalia Jackson now, or Mahalia Jackson's part of the Mahalia Jackson Theater's in there, next to the Municipal Auditorium. I don't know. I haven't been there in years. Last time I was there was for comedian Bubba's Army. Forgot the guy's name. Is on satellite radio. This is Ursuline Street we just crossed. To my left is Treme. Have some B&Bs over there. They couldn't pay me to be up in there. You want to be on the right side. You want to be in the quarter. You don't want to be in Treme, even though it looks nice on the might look nice on the TV show, but you don't want to be in there. Believe me, it's a jungle, like Congo. That's pretty much what it is, Congo. This is Esplanade Avenue. It's beautiful, actually. Wish there wasn't be a no left turn sign here. I'd turn left and go up Esplanade Avenue. Esplanade Avenue is Crescent City Classic, the 10K race. Uses that. It runs straight up to City Park. At least it used to. They changed the route so many times. I get confused. I ran it a few times. It's beautiful because it's oak covered trees cover the streets for the most part, and it's nice and shaded. All this to my left is streetcar tracks. It's pretty new. It's about a year old, I guess. They renovated all this. It's a streetcar stop. We call them streetcars. Y'all call them trolleys or cable cars or whatever you want to call them. We call them streetcars. All this is about pretty new. It's been millions and millions and millions of dollars to get this streetcar. Here, we get a picture of one up here. I think this is the end of the line. This is going to be Elysian Fields Avenue. And that's one of our beautiful streetcars. Yeah, this is Elysian Fields. To my right is what they call Bywater area. It's a pretty neat area. A lot of young musicians, artists, and stuff like that live up in that area. They like to ride bicycles. They don't usually have cars, or they don't use their cars a lot if they have them. They bicycle to where they're gonna go. They don't go far. I believe that's Francis T. Nichols School to my right. Nope, that's KIPP New Orleans Leadership. Maybe it used to be called Francis T. Nichols. I don't know. But now we're on North Rampart changes names to St. Claude Avenue. It's the same street, it just changes names over here. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. This is a pretty desirable area to the right. It's nothing but houses back up in there. I should show you. I want to go that way, lady. Thank you. The subway. All these homes are being remodeled by 20-30-year-old people, and they buying them. Used to be cheap, but it's not cheap anymore. After Katrina, you could have picked one of these up for really cheap. This is what they call Faubourg Marigny, or the Marigny for short. In 1805, Bernard Marigny began this subdivision of his plantation, creating a suburb. It's not really a suburb, it's in the city still. But I guess they called it the suburbs back then. It's nothing but beautiful homes. A lot of shotguns, I guess. I don't know. Camelbacks. They call them camelbacks because they got the second story in the back. Usually colorful homes. They got a lot of bright painting. This is North Rampart Street, actually, but it's not the North Rampart we were on. It is, I guess, but it's a smaller street. This is the Bywater. Leaving the Marigny subdivision, entering Bywater. Bywater ain't cheap either, because we're only 2 miles from the French Quarter at the most. It's a short little bike ride for artists and musicians. I don't know, they probably got tons of different walks of life live up in here, but pretty sure this is what they call the 9th Ward. They have an upper 9th Ward and a lower 9th Ward. It's just separated by the industrial canal. This is the upper 9th ward. We're not gonna go on the other side because I gotta detour to the I actually got a detour. This is Louisa. Sorry about the bumpiness. I don't have a camera mount. And we're back on St. Claude Avenue. A lot of dollar stores around here. Seems like every corner there's a dollar store. Saturn Bar. Used to hang out there when I was a kid. I say kid. 18 to 21 years old. They got another place. It's probably behind us. Oh no, I just passed it. The Junction. It's a hamburger shop. One of the best hamburger shops you've ever. It's a bar, restaurant bar. But they get their beef from up the river, not very far, like I don't know, 50, 60 miles up the river, in a place called Gonzales area, I believe. Man, it's some of the best burgers you've ever had. It's called the Junction. If you get a chance, come check it out. The Junction. They have great burgers. So we're gonna turn here, Franklin Avenue. Not much to see from here, unfortunately. A lot of construction going on still. A lot of the stuff hasn't been repaired since Katrina. A lot of it's still sitting boarded up. Not too much, but there's a good 10-20% in this area that probably still boarded up from Katrina, which was August 29th, 2005. Yeah, no thank you. And this is a street called North Robertson. That'll get you into the God's land, they call it, in the parish, St. Bernard Parish, Chalmette. Gotta go over the industrial canal to get there. And that's the bridge to get there right there, if it's open. They did have construction on it. There's like 3 bridges down here to get across the water. It's just a little canal, but it's a ship channel, or used to be a ship channel. I want that exhaust, thank you. Let's see, we got some cheap gas down here. $2.19, that's expensive for down here. So you can get it for $1.89, $1.91 right now. Alrighty, well, this gets pretty boring from here. I'm just headed towards the interstate and get on out of town for the weekend. If y'all want to see anything, you let me know. Subscribe to my channel. If y'all want to see any areas of New Orleans or Gulf Coast, Mississippi, let me know and I'll put a video up for you. Take care. Bye-bye.